Good morning, everybody, and thank you for listening to another episode of TABTA and for supporting the Seventh Valkyrie series. Whether you're a listener, whether you're a hero of Edara over on the Patreon, or whether you guys are just showing your love, it is not possible without you guys, and that's why I always like to send you guys a little thank you before we start our episode. Now with that, on into some exciting adventure behind the adventure. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of TABTA, the adventure behind the adventure, where we watch one guy go from total obscurity to maybe 7 seasons in a movie. Who knows if that's the result at the end, but that's why we're documenting it, that's why we're tracking it, and that's why you guys are here along for the adventure behind the adventure. What's going on, everyone? It's a new year. I have kind of finally gotten settled in. Sending one over on like the first day of the year is always like, still kind of like sleeping off the hangover from 2023. But now it's like, all right, we had a week, kind of gotten ready, getting rolling. I'm back in Costa Rica. I'm back full, of energy and life and excitement. We've got more chapters coming soon for our Heroes of Edara. We've got more chapters coming soon for our listeners on the podcasts. You guys are awesome. So actually, official launch date for is things are going to start coming out weekly on Friday, not this Friday, but Friday the 19th. So stay tuned. That's when our first new episode will drop for free listeners. Obviously, for our Heroes of Edara over on Patreon, we've already got that episode up. And for you guys, we've got 5 more episodes coming pretty soon. They just came back. We're in full edits. And that's kind of been the work of this week, has been getting started with the year, laying out all the plans. Still adjusting a little bit what the employment situation work situation looks like to pay the bills. But we've got some, I think we've got 5 chapters coming. They just got back from Big Z, our editor. We're going to be checking those back, sending them to him, sending a little feedback, and recording a whole bunch more. So by the end of this month, I'm hoping to have everything really in production and in the pipeline so that I can start focusing on writing season 3. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. In the meantime, just wanted to share the good vibes with y'all. That's kind of not a ton was done for Seventh Valkyrie this week, other than getting all the stuff back and starting to review the new chapters from Big Z. But yeah, no, it's just good to be back in the rhythm, and it's good to be exciting. And I talked on last week about how 2024 is going to be a huge year for Seventh Valkyrie, and I really think that's the case. Everything is sort of set up, everything's dialed in. You guys are here, you guys are ready, you guys are excited. We've got a season ready to go. We've got a plan for the rest of the series. It's starting to come together. So stay tuned if you guys are free listeners for next Friday. This Friday we have our last little season 2 survival guide coming out. And then on into the start of the new season on the 19th. It'll be Prologue Part 1, because that is an epic chapter. It's going to take like 3 weeks to get through. But yeah. Oh my God, guys, I'm excited. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy to be sharing this journey. I know there's a lot of uncertainty around the world. We're entering in the U.S. an election year. We're entering, a year of increasing uncertainty. The world gets more complicated every day. More people are uncertain about things, and that's fine. Well, I guess not fine for a lot of people. It's fine for me. Not even fine for me. It worries me all the time. But even in the face of that, I want to bring you guys, hopefully, and transmit a little bit of positivity, a little bit of energy, a little bit of good vibes for you to start your year and to get it rolling. So anyway, from me, that's kind of what I got for this week. Just a short little episode of TABTA, because I'm just so excited. The season's coming out. There's not much to say. It's going, and I'll have a lot more to update you guys about next week in terms of kind of the stuff behind the scenes. Because we're getting excited, we're getting ready. We dropped on Instagram the kind of one of the cover images for this season. Still working on getting like the actual cover art for it, but you can see it's got BC featured pretty prominently because she's got a big part to play in this season. So finally getting our girl a little more face time, a little more screen time, a little more central adventure. So can't wait to share all that. In the meantime, have a good week. Have a good start to the year. Bring strong energy and good vibes and, ambitious humility, which is what I try to do with my scheduling, at least now. But yeah, have a good one.